LPES, good morning and happy Friday feeling. So, my friends, today is actually a very special day. Well, I'm recording this on Thursday, so I'm not wearing my special day shirt, but a lot of you are probably wearing kindness shirts or things that have some kind of quote on them about being kind to one another. If you're not, that is okay too. We really just decided to do the kindness shirt thing yesterday, so not a big deal. But today is what we call SEL Day. SEL, like the letters. Do you know what that means, what it stands for? SEL. It stands for Social and Emotional Learning. What does that mean? Well, what it basically means is everything that Miss Nazaro and I talk to you about is typically SEL related. It's about how to be kind to each other, how to be kind to ourselves, how to treat others with respect, how to be more understanding of people who might be a little bit different than we are, how to check in with our emotions and really honor those emotions and express them in ways that are healthy and appropriate. So when we're getting mad, knowing that that's okay to get mad, but making sure that we're expressing it in a way that is okay, that's not hurting other people or ourselves. So today is SEL Day across the nation. Across America, kids just like you in schools just like LPES are celebrating SEL Day together. And they're doing it in all different kinds of ways. And in fact, you are going to be doing an activity in a little bit that is celebrating SEL Day, and it's going to make our school pretty colorful, I think. I'm pretty excited for it. But before we get to any of those things, let's have some proper SEL time. And we're going to do that by doing a check-in with ourselves. So I want you to sit up wherever you are, nice and comfortable. Take your arms, your hands. You can rest them on the desk, rest them on your legs. They can be palm up or palm down, whichever one you like. And let's start by just taking a few deep breaths in. So breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. Nice job. Let's do that again. Feeling our body relax, paying attention to where we feel that breath going. Breathe in and out. Good. I want you to picture almost like someone's hand is on your back. Can't really see. There you go. Someone's hand is like on your back right here. And I want you to picture breathing into that hand. So if my hand was resting on the top of your back like that, you'd breathe in and it would kind of push my hand away. All right, so you're breathing into your back, breathing into our bellies, kind of expanding that whole area like a big old balloon, okay? Ready? I'm going to use my hands as a demonstration. We take a big deep breath in and out. Actually, that reminds me that I have something right here that can help us. Okay, let's do a few more of those using this spiky ball here. Ready? Breathe in. Hold it for a second. Hold it and out. Nice. Do one more. And out. All right. Now, I want you to check in with your mind and with your heart for a moment. And I want you to think about what it is that you've been feeling from the time you woke up to right now. Have your feelings changed since you woke up until now? Have you felt some different emotions? Are you feeling two different emotions at the same time at this exact second? I'm going to go ahead and throw up one of those feeling charts on my screen right here. There you go. Take a look at this. Try and figure out what emotions you've been connecting with. You've been really feeling these past couple of hours since you woke up. Maybe take a look and think about what emotions you hope to feel for the rest of the day, and how we can kind of change our attitude or change our mindset to feel a little bit more of those things. All right, so come on back. So my friends, as we were talking about SEL Day today, one of the big ways that we can celebrate SEL is by being kind to other people. But first, kindness almost always starts with being kind to ourselves. This is not an easy thing to do. In fact, Miss Nazaro and I were just talking about this the other day. We were talking about how hard it is sometimes when we meet with different students and we ask you to say nice things about yourself. We ask you to think about what it is that your strengths are, or the things that you're really good at, or the things that you're really proud of. For some of you, it might be easy. Maybe it's not too hard to think about those things. But for others, it almost feels a little strange, like we're bragging or boasting about ourselves. But when we're thinking about ourselves and the way we talk to ourselves in our mind, it's really not bragging. It's trying to build up our confidence, build up the way that we talk to ourselves, build up the way we treat ourselves so that we can take that kindness and turn it outward to the rest of the world so that we can share it with the other people around us. A term that we've been talking about lately is positive affirmations. Listen to it one more time. Positive affirmations. Can you say that with me? Positive affirmations. Another way that we might think of it is positive thoughts or the way that we talk to ourselves. Having these positive affirmations, I just thought of one more term for it. Mantras is another one. So a mantra is something you repeat over and over to yourself to try and make yourself feel more confident, to try and make yourself feel more calm, to try and give yourself that boost that you need to make it through that tough test or to make it through that tough game or to keep yourself calm when you're having an argument with a friend. Mantras are things that we can use to talk to ourselves in our mind to feel a little bit better about whatever it is that's going on around us. So for today, we have 2 videos to show you. And these 2 videos are somewhat similar. They are both, believe it or not, a girl looking in the mirror talking to herself. One is an actual person. It's from a while back, but it's a video that I remember seeing years ago, and it always made me smile, and I thought I'd share it with you today. So this is a little girl named Jessica. I'm going to let you watch this for a second so you get to see how she is giving herself those positive affirmations, those positive mantras to kind of get herself psyched for the day. Take a look.
Look, I can be a shark. Now my whole house is great. I can do anything good. I like my school. I like anything. I like my dad. I like my cousins. I like my aunts. I like my Allisons. I like my mom. I like my sisters. I like my dad. I like my hair. I like my haircuts. I like my pajamas. I like my stuff. I like my rooms. I like my whole house. My whole house is great. I can do anything good. Yeah. I can do anything good. Better than anyone. Better than anyone.
All right. I hope you enjoyed that. I think she is so cute with how excited she gets. And she's like, I love my mom. I love my dad. I love my house. My whole house is great. She's getting herself really excited and really psyched up. So that's just one cute example of some positive affirmations. Now, I should have said this before when you were watching Jessica, but I don't really know how many of those you might use later on. But in a few minutes, we are going to be writing down some positive affirmations or writing down something that we can say to ourselves or to other people to kind of get them feeling better or to get ourselves feeling better about ourselves. So as you watch this next video, I want you to really pay attention to some of the things the reflection in the mirror is saying to the girl. Think about which ones really connect with you. Think about which ones you would really love to hear from either your own brain or from other people. Okay? Try to remember those. Or maybe it might not even be the exact same one. Like I think at one point she says, I'm a great dancer. Maybe you're not a dancer, but maybe you are an athlete. And so you want to say to yourself, I'm a great athlete. I'm a great team player. Those types of examples. So take a look at this video, and then in a few minutes, I'm going to be back with Miss Nazaro. We're going to talk to you a little bit more about positive affirmations and about a project that we as a whole school are doing here at LPES. Enjoy.
I like being you, said the reflection in the mirror. To me, you are perfectly perfect. I blushed. Me? Yes, you. And by the way, you have wonderful eyes. I blinked, astonished. I do? Absolutely. They sparkle like stars on the darkest of nights. I gazed downward. Thank you. Your eyes sparkle too. Sweet of you to say. You have a marvelous voice. I gently whispered, You really think so? Of course. You sound as joyous as a songbird, whistling in the trees. And you have a magnificent smile. I sheepishly grinned. Well, Mama always says, start every day with a smile. I agree. Your smile is as bright and cheerful as the sun in the sky. And you are quite smart. I took a step towards the mirror. I do try very hard. You sure do. You're as brilliant as a rocket scientist. I like that you are friendly. I leaned in closer. It's very important to be nice, you know. It sure is. You're as peaceful as a butterfly. And you have a lot of courage. I raised my head high. I auditioned for the school play today. Outstanding. You're as brave as a lion. You're a fantastic dancer. I spread my arms wide. Watch how fast I can twirl. Around and around I went. Amazing. You're as graceful as a dolphin gliding through the sea. I plopped on the ground, giggling as the room playfully spun around. And you have a terrific laugh. Thank you very much. Your chuckle fills the air with bubbly joy. But most of all, I like your heart. Your kindness is as beautiful as a rainbow. I stood up and walked towards the mirror. To me, you are perfectly perfect. I gently pressed my hands against the glass. I like being you. We smiled in unison. I like being you too. I want to be you forever.
All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. I think that was so cute.
Yes, I really like that video.
Yeah.
It's very cute, and she's so nice to herself in that mirror.
She is. It actually made me a little almost choked up because of
Emotional.
how sweet she is to herself and how cute she is too. So I think even our 4th grade students, you can just appreciate how cute it is, how adorable it is, her talking to herself in that way. And I don't know about you, Miss Nazaro, but it is not always easy to talk to ourselves that way.
It's not. Sometimes something just happens, and you're like, I'm not good at this, or I'm having a terrible day, or I can't turn this day around.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, it reminds me of that book that you read with 2nd grade this week, and I think we might be using it in 3rd grade next week too.
Yes.
Alexander and the terrible, horrible,
no good, very bad day.
Yeah, sometimes we kind of get this idea in our mind and we're just like, today is awful, or I'm not good at this. Or it might even be something bigger like, I'm really terrible at math. And then we just keep telling ourselves that same thing over and over again, and it suddenly becomes true.
Right.
Yeah, we almost have to fight against those things.
It shows how important it is that we talk to ourselves in a kind voice.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's where it all starts. And that brings us to what you are going to be doing today, right after this video, actually, I hope, depending on what your teacher says, but probably. So what are they going to be doing today?
So today we have printed out little quote bubbles. They kind of look like this. Some of them have like a black outline around them, and you will be writing a kind message. So I wrote on this one, I will do great things today. So everyone will come up with their own. They'll all be different, and then we're going to hang them around in the hallways so we can see all of our positive self-affirmations to ourselves.
Yeah, to ourselves. And I love that idea because then as we walk through the hallways in the next couple of weeks, let's say you are having a bad day, you can find one of those positive affirmations on the wall, maybe even one that somebody else made. It doesn't have to be your own. And it can be something that you use to repeat to yourself over and over again. Whatever it might be, it can get you through those hard times or those moments where we don't feel like a super, what's the word I'm looking for? like I have a superpower.
Super positive?
Yeah, kind of. I was thinking more like superhero. There it is. Oh my goodness, Mrs. Heffler. Yeah, even if we don't feel like a superhero today, we don't feel like we're the best or the greatest at something in the whole world, we can still give ourselves those positive affirmations, the things we read around the hallways, to kind of give ourselves a boost, right? Yeah.
And even just saying it out loud usually lifts a little weight off your shoulders.
Yeah.
Makes it a little bit more true.
That is very true. Yeah. And the cool thing about these positive affirmations is we can almost trick our brains. By repeating them over and over again, our brains can suddenly start to actually believe whatever it is that we're telling ourselves. So if you're really afraid of something, or if you're really having trouble in a certain class, if you keep telling yourselves, I can do hard things, or I'm going to get through this, or I'm good at math, even if you feel like you're not, eventually your brain is going to start to believe it too. Can be really helpful. Yeah. So as we're wrapping this up today, we hope that you're able to come up with some positive affirmations, just like the one Miss Nazaro showed you before. I do love that one. I will do great things today. And I know back here, if I can get my fingers like right underneath it, I have a little positive affirmation board. It says, we can do hard things. That's one of my favorites that I always like to use too. So come up with your own. Try to make it one that's not the one Miss Nazaro said or the one I just said. Maybe it's something that you saw in one of the videos, or maybe it's something brand new that you just came up with out of your own brilliant minds. Whatever it is, we're excited to see them. I think they're going to be great.
Can't wait to see them next week.
Yeah, I think it's going to really make our school even more colorful than it already is. All right, LPES, that just about wraps up today's Friday feeling. So, as usual, stay kind, LPES. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye, guys.